is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with a fun deck for you today, and today there's a bit of a story behind this deck because, as you know, last Tuesday, Aetherdrift came out, which is, of course, the new Magic card set, and I was really looking forward to doing some fresh brews and, getting some videos out, but unfortunately, life got in the way, and my family made a really tough, but in the end, good decision to say farewell to our 17-year-old cat, Kiley. She had been in a period of declining health for a little while, and we were like, you know what? It's time. So, what does any grieving pet parent do? We go on to Magic Arena and build a cat tribal deck in honor of our fallen friend. And she was definitely a very amazing member of our family. She was 17, which is a long life for a kitty. But in her honor, we're doing this mono-white cat tribal build. And we're starting off one copy of Authority of the Consuls, because if they're playing creatures, we want to gain life. This, by the way, is also a life gain deck. Basri, Tomorrow's Champion. The only card that we're using from Aetherdrift, by the way, this is, of course, a Human Knight. For 1 mana and tap it, we exert Basri, which basically means he does not untap during the next untap phase. And basically, we create a 1/1 cat creature token with lifelink. When you cycle this card, cats you control gain hexproof and indestructible till end of turn, running 3 copies of that. Case of the Uneaten Feast, we know what this does. Whenever a creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. To solve, you gain 5 or more life this turn. Sacrifice the case and cards in your graveyard gain. You may cast this card from your graveyard till end of turn. Leonin Vanguard, at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more creatures, it gets +1/+1, and you gain 1 life. Laurent's Escape, because hexproof and indestructible for creatures are concerned, are good. Same goes with Surge of Salvation. Just hexproof, not indestructible. Ajani's Pridemate, you gotta have this card in your deck, and the fact that this is legal standard is absolutely bonkers. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Helpful Hunter gains us some card draw. By the way, that's a really cute picture. That does remind me of Kiley quite a bit. She was kind of a tabby Maine Coon mix, so anyways, she reminds me of that. Sky Knight Squire, which is an absolutely beast card, kind of like a Johnny's Pridemate, only with creatures. Whenever another creature you control enters, notice creature you control, not cast. As long as there are 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it, it has flying and is a knight in addition to its other types. Arabo the First Fang, because other cats get +1/+1. Whenever Arabo or another non-token cat you control enters, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Cat Collector, because where we're doing life gain, we can actually generate tokens through this. Whenever you gain life for the first time during each of your turns, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. And also when it enters, you create a food token. Ajani, Collar of the Pride. +1, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature, so it kind of feeds into the Sky Knight Squire a little bit. -3, target creature gains flying and double strike till end of turn, or -8, create X/2/2 white cat creature tokens, where X is your life total. Regal Caracal, other cats you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. So basically, this is kind of our finisher, top end sort of deal. We're only running 2 copies of it. When it enters, create 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens with life link. Not much as far as the land base is concerned, because this is mono white. It's basically your Cavern of Souls, Demolition Field, Soulstone Sanctuary as well. Sideboard, Crystal Barricade, because we like having hexproof. Family Reunion, kind of the same deal, only, with creatures you control getting hexproof. Invasion of Gobakhan, because we like to occasionally go the control route. Sunfall, we got 3 copies of that, because we need to exile stuff sometimes, or Acquisition Raid, because people like to play enchantments and artifacts these days. Collision Course, which is another interesting card to have. Destroy target artifact, or it deals X damage to target creature, where X is the number of permanents you control that are creatures and or vehicles, so you can definitely do some fun stuff there. Split Up, destroy all tapped creatures, or destroy all untapped creatures. We're running a couple copies of those. So this is our deck. It is a mono white cat tribal build in honor of my cat Kiley, who again passed away last Tuesday, at the age of 17. So this is in her honor. And if you're new to my channel, we are we do a best of 1 and a best of 3, so you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the mono white cat tribal games, kids. We're against Nehert for our best of 1 matchup. Yes, we draw into another land. We're in pretty good shape, but we'll go Basri into Leonin Vanguard. Not a bad way to go. Basically, the whole purpose of this deck is to gain life, swamp your opponent, swing for the win. It's basically kind of what we do. So, yeah. Alright, let's do Basri first. See what they're playing. It's a nice card sleeve, though. I like that. Ooh, blue. You gonna bounce it? Yeah, you're gonna bounce it. Ah. Yeah, you're clever. Like it. Prison deck. How about that? Still gonna gain life, though. Wow. You're just seriously going the prison route. Okay, well then. Okay. Nah, I think I'm okay with that. That's cool, though. Not you, though. Well, then. Okay. I mean, look at all that life we're gaining, though. That is pretty crazy right there. Now let's go to the best of 3. We're against Lord Tiger Eye 98, a fellow Silver 4. Silver seems to be my... Sorry, I just looked at that. I'm like 141 cards. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're a life gain deck too, huh? Alright, well that can work. That'll work. Oh, okay, interesting. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's do cut. Let's actually do the hunter. And the reason I say that is because if we get a land, which we don't, but we do have our Vanguard, and then into the Squire. Tiny Bones, you're fun. Let's do this. Let's do this. I probably should have done it the other way around, but that's alright. That's okay. Oh, clever. Fun is that? Notice how they're not, Okay. So, gotta somehow find a way to get that flying, which is maybe... Okay, Sunfall. No, Screen Puff. What in the world? Okay. Well, that's clever. Cool. There you go. Oh! Boom. Get in there. Alright, here we go. Regal Caracal time. There we are. Oh yeah, did I mention this has lifelink now too? Yeah, go for it. I'm at 36 life. Do you have split up? Okay, what does this do? Whenever these deals come down. Okay, yeah, you're dead. My turn. Now watch this. This is going to be a fun play because they just... I was about to say I'll cast my Arabo and absolutely wreck. Ugh. Alright, that works. We go 2 and 2 with this build at least. At least. If we win this one. Or if we lose these next 2, it's fine. So... Okay, Healer's Hawk. Alright. It's too early to make Hawk Tua jokes. Healer's Hawk Tua. It's gonna be my next deck. Okay, so you're dealing damage and you're gonna gain some life. So how fun is that? Alright, ready? Here we go. We do this. We're gonna do that. Vanguard right there, and bump. There we go. Okay. So now we're back up to where we were. Oh, I remember playing a deck with that. That was a cool deck. We're gonna go with Cut on that. I'll do this. Oh, so there we go. Oh, so hold on. Whenever one or more tokens you control under... Yeah, okay, cool. So that could be a little bit of a problem. But that's alright. Alright, so now you're getting some beefier creatures in there, and that's a little bit concerning. Okay, so that only triggers once, so we're going to do that. Yeah, so now they got some, like I said, some beefier creatures in there, so now that's a little bit of a problem. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, that's a help. Although... let's do this instead.
We want peace. We must fight for it.
Let's put that on Cat Collector.
Trust yourself and you shall win.
see if they block. Do you have a trick? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of beast right there. Not a bad, That's an interesting deck. I can get behind that. Well.
Don't forget my fangs. Let me show you how to fight.
Ah, we're fishing for lands. Maybe? Nah. Sure, get rid of my Ajani. That's okay. Screen Puff will just get blocked there.
This does not bode well.
No, it does not, Ajani. That it does not. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Maybe. Sure, gain life. Okay. See what they do. Okay. Great. That's fun. Have a ball, baby. You don't want to do that. Oh, yes. I did, actually. Yep. This deck is actually really beast. Oh, I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's next. Screaming Phantom, huh? Come on, swing in with your Wojek Investigator. Or not, whatever you want to do. There it is. Yeah, sure, there you go. Go for it.
Fight for those who cannot.
Yeah, it's a 2020 coming your way. Yeah.
Your soul burns with light.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold on. What is it again? 1, 2, 3, 4. There is still... Oh, actually, we can do this. Not that. Let's see what they do. Okay. That works. Okay, that works. That works. That works. That works. 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 Okay. And I don't need another land. Yup. Alright, let's go to the post-game analysis as we rank up into Silver 3. Someone once told me that from great pain and suffering comes great art. And certainly, building this deck soon after my cat passed away was definitely therapeutic, as was those beatdowns that we just meted out to our poor opponent at the end there. But wow, what a fun little collection of cards this is. Some fantastic synergies and just an amazing amount of flexibility as well. And what I mean by that is this: in best of 3, I think this is definitely a very flexible build, because you can swap out some of these, maybe even a few of these, and you can put in stuff like, oh, where's our sideboard? Whoops. There we go. You can put in like Sunfall, Requisition Raid, those sorts of things. So I really, from great suffering came this great deck, and it really does kind of embody the spirit that was my darling departed cat. She was she was very playful as a kitten, but as she mellowed in age, she really mellowed. And then she got cantankerous towards the end, but it is what it is. But if you like this build, please please subscribe, and as always, my magic miscreants, may you always be on the play, and may all your spells enter the battlefield. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your President's Day.